Today's video is brought to you by the Coda Repairs. If you have a games console or other electronics device in need of an upgrade, service or repair, get in touch at www.thecoda.repair to obtain a quote or to book in your device today. Hey everybody, welcome to another video. Today I'm going to be working on this PlayStation 4 Slim. This PlayStation 4 Slim was kind of gifted to me by a long-time friend. Long-time friend. We plan to be friends for a long time. Or long term. Yep. Hello. This was given to me for free. Let's try and fix it. It's a PlayStation 4 Slim. It was given to me by a friend. I'll get my freaking words out in a minute. It was given to me by a friend after I repaired a PlayStation 5 and a PlayStation 4 Pro. She gave me this along with 2 Nintendo Switches and £40 for the repairs. The only reason I did this is because it was a friend. I don't normally take consoles as, you know, payment for a repair and stuff like that. I need that money. But yeah, if I can fix this, then I can sell it. And if I can sell it, then I can get some money. So I wanted to help her out. We've been friends for about 15 years or something like that, maybe 20 years. So I wanted to help her out and, you know, obviously repair the consoles for her cheaply. I've still got to make money, even though it is a friend. But yeah, I wanted to help her out. So I took this and 2 Nintendo Switch Lites as part exchange. The Switch Lites are going to be coming up in a future video. But yeah, this has got no power. It doesn't turn on, but it's never been opened, which is good because that means we've got a better chance of fixing it. So with that being said, my name is Dakota. I'm an electronics technician. I mainly work on games consoles. I do work on other stuff too though, so if that's the sort of stuff you're into, be sure to get subscribed and turn on the bell notifications. That way you don't miss any future videos. Anyway, my voice is croaking. This video is not going well so far. My capture card's just died and I've just had to plug in an emergency capture card. This video is destined to fail. But anyway, I've also created a Facebook group called the Electronics Repair Forum. I will have that linked down below. Please go ahead and join. Well, it's been launched for an hour. We've already got up to 100 members, which is fantastic. But the reason I've created the Electronics Repair Forum is because other places like Game Console Repair Legion, things like that, are too toxic. The admins think they know better than everyone else, etc., etc. I want to create a community which is there to help each other, and basically, yeah, that's why I've created a new Facebook group. Please go ahead and join it. I would really, really appreciate it. With that being said, let's get into the repair and try not to mess up anything else. But not before a word from today's sponsor, PCBWay. PCBWay are currently celebrating their 10th anniversary, and golly gosh, they're doing it in style. As a special thank you, PCBWay have decided to extend their anniversary sale until the 31st of August 2024. With massive discounts of up to $240 off your order, you can get your next project started today. But did you know, PCBWay don't just offer PCB fabrication services. They also offer flexible PCBs, 3D printing, CNC machining and much, much more. I'll have the website link below, so be sure to check them out and get your limited time discounts. Let's get back to the video. Okay, so this is a 2000 series PlayStation 4 Slim. It's the 2116A. So let's just pop the power cable in and we'll do a quick confirmation that it still doesn't turn on. Even though I confirmed it a couple of weeks ago, I just want to do that for the video. So yeah, the PS4 Slim, it could be a number of things really. It could just be something simple like a power supply or something, but you never know. So let's have a look. The person who sent me this, she also told me that there's a disc stuck inside, and I have confirmed that by offering up a disc to it to try and, you know, pair it on with the disc drive, and it doesn't pair on because I can't actually insert a disc. But yeah, we've got no signs of life on this, and it's very, very sticky. So I've got a feeling this might be liquid damage, to be honest. It could very well be liquid damage. When you get liquid damage on these, a common area for them to get liquid damage is generally on the power PCB. And it looks like there is a sign of some liquid there. So yeah, you never know. We'll take a look and we'll see what we can do, obviously. And I'm not going to know anything until I get into it. But while I'm actually taking this apart, like I said, I have created a Facebook group because mainly because, well, all the rest of the groups out there, they are either, they're either not very popular, not very many users, you know, they're fairly inactive, or the people who run them, such as people like Game Console Repair Legion, think that they're better than everyone else, and the truth is they're not. We're all the same. We're all, you know, we're all learning. At the end of the day, none of us know everything. If you knew everything, you certainly wouldn't be repairing consoles for a living. Okie dokie, so it's been a while since I've worked on one of these, so it might take me a little while to get into it. It's been quite a while. Yeah, so if you are new to the channel, I've hopefully got some fairly interesting repairs coming up soon, so, oh wow. Be sure to get subscribed if you are new to the channel. Turns out around about 40% of the people who watch the videos are not subscribed, so it really does help me out. It tells me that I'm doing something right, maybe. So yeah, I would appreciate it. Right, so I'm gonna strip this down. I'm gonna remove all of the screws out of it, even though I want to test the power supply, obviously. But the reason I'm going to strip it down is because this is very, very dusty and it's going to need a service. Probably going to need a new hard drive installing as well, maybe. I'd have to test that, and I will test that before I, you know, reassemble it or anything. I'll test the hard drive and stuff because these are getting quite old now, hence the amount of dust. In fact, I am going to hoover as I go. So I've got a little mini hoover which I can use to pull up all the dust. Did I remove that ribbon? I don't know. I know I just removed the warranty sticker, but that could be fake. Let's try it. You've got to be kidding me. Who's been inside this and then put a fake warranty sticker on it? Huh. The Crew 2. Interesting. Okay, the Crew 2 is in there. So there was a disc in there. Who's been inside this and then put it back together without removing the ribbon? Or is that... Can them ribbons fall out? I'm genuinely confused about that. The console's obviously turning on, but that had a warranty sticker on it. How is it possible that that's just turned on? Genuinely, I don't understand how that's happened. That warranty sticker felt like a genuine warranty sticker. You can buy them fake. You can buy them from China. You know, AliExpress sell them and stuff like that. But how on earth, if that felt like a genuine sticker, and this console looks like it's never been opened, it's very, very dusty. So how has that ribbon been taken out? I'm going to have to rewind the video, but... What? What? I don't understand how that could possibly fall out. Can those fall out? Oh, well, free PlayStation. Let's strip it all down, clean it all out and make it good again. Cool. It's working. We fixed it! Yay! Genuinely at a loss for words. I don't understand. Like, how can that fall out? Unless... Okay, this is the only thing that would make sense to me. The fact that there's dust on the ribbon, on the sticker for the ribbon, and maybe the vibrations because of the fan getting really, really fast has caused it to wobble out. I don't know. That's the only thing that could make sense. And even that don't make sense. Alright, well, I'm going to get it taken apart anyway. I'm sorry this isn't going to be a more interesting repair. I was hoping it would be something like the Southbridge or something like that. Before I fully strip this down, I am going to test the display and make sure that works. Like before I actually turn it back off. It's still turned on right now. It's getting rather warm already. So it definitely needs a good service. I mean, I guess this is just going to be, you know, a servicing video, I suppose then. It's still going to make a video because if I hit record, then it gets uploaded normally. Okay, well, here we go then. Let's see what we can do diddly do with it, shall we? There we go. That is working. Right, well, I'm genuinely confused then. Right, so I'll let that shut down, and then I'm going to strip it all down fully and give it a test, give it a clean. Let's get that screw out, because that's got to come out anyway. And one thing I do see people making a mistake on is when they're servicing a PS4 Slim, this model in particular where the top plate here is moulded onto the case, they cut these. Don't cut these because the case will never go back on properly. Just remove these two screws, so they've got that one there, and they've got this one here. Remove those two screws, right? And then we're going to remove the power supply because that needs to come out. Just pop that up. Being sure to use a metal object to pry up where the power supply is because that's how it gets down. Let's get rid of that Wi-Fi antenna. Dumb design anyway. Yeah, so the one thing I see people make a mistake with on these is they end up damaging the case to get that plate off to try and service it. Don't do that. Take it apart like we're doing right now. So get all your ribbons out. We're going to remove the hard drive, which I will test. And I'm going to get these two last screws here. So there they are. Then we can take that plate off. Very, very dusty look. But we can take that plate off. We're going to get rid of these thermal pads. There we go. I'm going to get this heatsink clamp off. There we go. And then we can remove the motherboard. I'm going to remove that 5-volt connector cable. Come on. Just give it a wiggle. It will come out. Just take your time with it. Remove the board. There we go. Yep, obviously dry as a bone. These things are old, like I said. So board's out. I'm going to take that out. Do not lose that because one of your screws won't go back in. That is a thread for a screw. But then we're going to remove this screw right here. And then, just like that, we've got access to everything else. The fan, the disk drive, everything. And now we can give it a proper service. We don't need to break this top plate. Alright, there's that, nice and clean. And then I'm going to remove the fan, which I can take outside and brush out. Ah, lovely. Dust bunnies for breakfast. Alright, so the fan's done, but I do need to obviously brush it out a little bit more, so I'll take that outside. Whoops. I don't want the dust in the workshop. So what I'll do first though is just take out Not that screw, that's the wrong screw. Take out this disk drive. I'm going to service the disk drive as well, because Sony disk drives are not good at keeping dust out. There we go. So now the disk drive will come out. Okay, good. So I'll service that disk drive in a minute, but what I'm going to do now is just brush this off outside. Obviously I can't show that on camera, but I'm going to brush these off outside so as I can make sure that the dust doesn't stay in the workshop. And there we go, just like that, magic. I'll just use a normal brush for it, but that's nice and clean now, and so is the case itself. So I'll put all that back together in a minute. I'm going to move that out of the way because I want to service the disk drive. And by service the disk drive, literally all I mean is cleaning the rollers and cleaning the laser itself. So we take that off there. Well, I'll get rid of the dust inside, see what I mean? Got dust all over it. So obviously that needs sorting. There we go. And then I'm going to pop these rollers out of here, just like that. I'm going to grab a cotton swab. It's not an earbud, people. You're not meant to clean your ears with these things. I hate it when my sister does that. I see her do it all the time, and it's really, really annoying. It makes me cringe. Yeah, let's get rid of that while we're there. Just while these rollers are out. Gives me more room. I know I said I don't want to get dust in here, and then I'm doing it in here, but that's little specks of dust which is easy to clean up. I'm going to clean the laser with some IPA and then just make sure it's dried off, just like that. So laser's nice and clean. And then for the rollers, a lot of people will use a cotton swab to actually clean the rollers. I don't. What I do is I just spray a bunch of IPA on them, give them a little roll around, make sure that it's all nicely covered. And then I'll just take a microfiber cloth, which isn't going to scratch them, and I'll dry them off. And that will basically mean that the rollers have had a nice clean, and now they've got the sticky back. Beautiful. There we go. Yeah, just make sure they get a nice clean. You don't need to do too much to them. You don't need to use the cotton swabs. Just spray and wipe. And they're as good as used. Anyway, right, so we want to pop that one in there like that. We want to pop that one over here, and then we're going to grab the middle and pop that in there. Pop that one in there, spin it round till it locks in. Come on, there we go. And then we're going to just push that back down into place. Just like that. There we go. And that's done. That's all we need to do. Apart from just brush that down. Good to go. Alright, lift up to the front, push down, and then it's done. Now we can put it back together. Start reassembling the console. Well, I've got to change the thermal paste, but that's pretty much it. So I'll fast forward through this bit. Obviously, when I change the thermal paste, I'll slow down, but for now, I'm going to fast forward through the reassembly process. There we go. Okay, so what we need to do, because this is so old now, I need to check the battery on this and make sure that the battery is going to be okay. So let's check this battery here. What we can do in voltage mode, we're going to connect one probe to ground and 3.02 volts. So that is fine, but I think I can do a little bit better. I'm going to take this battery from here, just like that, I'm going to put it in this one because it's slightly higher than the one that I've got. So why not? Yes, I could buy a brand new battery. I know they don't cost much, but who cares? Who cares as long as it works? And I've ended up with a spring. Uh-oh, that's not good. That's going to be out the disk drive. Okay, that goes on there. Well, if I can get it on there, that is. Yeah, so the spring fell off for the disk drive mechanism. So I have to spring that back up. There we go, that's sorted. Absolutely fine, not a problem. That's why you should always keep your eyes out, ladies and gents. Keep your eyes out, keep your eyes open, yeah. Keep your eyes open, just make sure that nothing falls and, you know, nothing's going to cause you a problem moving forward. So that would have been a problem because it wouldn't have been able to eject fuel take in a disc. Actually, I think it would have took one in, but it wouldn't have ejected it. I'm going to have to pause the video and figure out where I've put that clip. Right, I found it. When I dropped the fan earlier on, it pinged off to the side. Managed to figure out where it went based on the footage. Thank goodness for recording, eh? No, I do have spares, but yeah. There we go. It frustrates me when I can't find... one of the MOSFET thermal pads ripped, so I've had to replace that. We haven't put thermal paste on. I swear I know what I'm doing. Right. There we go, that screws in. So, for the thermal paste, I'm just going to get rid of this old stuff. As you can see, it's fairly crusty. There we go. Same from the APU. Just make sure that's all nice and clean. Good. And then I'm going to replace that with some fresh thermal paste. I'm going to use MX4. And yes, I know there's MX5 out there, but I'm not using it, alright? I don't use MX5, it's too runny for my liking. I prefer the tried and tested MX4. Okay, so we're going to pop that in there. So there's that. So that's back together. So what I do need to do quickly is just test this. So I'm going to plug this into my PC. And just load it up using Crystal Disk Info. So I'll use my little USB SATA converter there. Okay, and on Crystal Disk Info, we have what appears to be a good drive. It's absolutely fine. Yeah, it's reporting as good, and yeah, it's fine. We can keep it at that. Okay, I'm happy with that. So we've got a good battery in there. We've got a good hard drive in there. Let's not forget these screws. Right, I just need to finish cleaning everything and put it all back together. So the rest of this will just be a time lapse, I think, because, well, all I'm doing is reassembling it. So just basically what I've already done, but in reverse.
Yeah. Better when you mad me, yeah. Love, you got better when you mad me, admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best, I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress, you the best. Look, how you get so good at being modest, girl, be honest. You said you done trusting these niggas, made yourself a promise. I hate to make you take it back. I've been getting paid for rap, ain't talking about the drums. When I tell you I can make it clap, had to make you wait for that. You intrigued with conversation, you be moving dolo, I'm intrigued and I'm in admiration. I can gas you up, but I don't think you need the validation. Still you looking good, natural, without no operation. My old bitch Tayin', your old too. Younger me, he wanted street stripes, but they wasn't blue. Now I'm banking on the sweet life when I'm next to you, giving you the credit you deserve, cause it's overdue. You got better when you met me, admit it. You said you done trusting, but you did it. Move low key, but I really know you with it. Why you nonchalant when you really got them digits? I'm obsessed, I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best, I'm obsessed. I'm like, yes, ain't no stress. You the best.
Right, let's make sure this still powers on, shall we? And let's give it a full test. So, by full test, I mean everything from Wi-Fi to Ethernet to disk drive to HDMI to everything in between. Obviously, if I'm going to resell this, then I need to make sure that it's fully working. That does turn on now. Fantastic. Disk drive button works. See how nicely that takes a disc in. Beautifully. Smooth as anything. Good, that's awesome. And that's working. Okay, so controller works. There we go. My controller is dead, so I'm going to have to leave this charging. But I'm just going to unplug it. And yep, battery does work. Excellent. Wireless controller does work. So that's good to see. Right, let's have a look. What firmware is this on? I don't know how long it's been since this actually stopped working. 10.01, so it is, I think, exploitable. I'm not 100% sure. But that being said, everything else seems to be working. So the Crew 2, because that disc is in. Yeah, okay, that's loading a disc. Excellent. Okay, so we're going to take a look at network. Set up internet, use LAN, easy. Good, okay, that's all working. And then we're going to set up, we're going to check Wi-Fi. And we're going to make sure that connects as well. It does connect, okay. I've just turned my extractor fan off. And this is absolutely silent. Yep, okay, everything seems to be working there. Screen, video output, it's on automatic, so it's automatically set to 1080p. These don't support 4K, remember. So yeah, that's all working. And yeah, it is absolutely silent. And I mean silent. So, whoops. The microphone is right by it. It's still powered on, by the way. It's silent. Like a dream. I'm going to resell this. Don't know how much for. I'm going to put it on eBay. I'm going to put it on bids. If you want to buy it, you're welcome to. Yeah, there you go. I'll put it on eBay before I release this video, and I'll post a link in the top pin comment. So yeah, I'm going to sell this so as I can recoup some money on the job that I did. Obviously, everything seems to be working. It's had a brand new, it's had a full service. Sorry, it's basically good as new now. Yeah, there we go. So winner, winner, chicken dinner. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. Let me know what you think down in the comments down below. How the hell did that ribbon cable become unplugged when the warranty sticker felt like it was a genuine sticker that had never been removed? I don't know. But maybe you know. Has it happened to you? Let me know in the comments. It all helps the algorithm. Don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell notifications, that good stuff. If you need any parts for these, consolefix.shop. You can buy any parts on my online store. If you want to organise repair, the Kodak.repair. The code is spelled the same way as the YouTube channel. And there'll be a link in the top pin comment to the brand new Facebook group as well. Be sure to join, and yeah, I'll see you over there. Thank you very much for watching. Take care, everyone, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye for now.